crafty friends, it's Alexa from Hearts Crafts, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Perth, Western Australia. And today I have another Christmas card for you, and the mini catalogue is still going. It's going till the end of September, and I thought it'd be great to case a card in here. So I sort of got inspiration from this card, but yeah, it's not quite the same. I changed it up a little bit. So this is the bundle we're going to be using. It's Merry Snowflake Bundle here, and I had a lovely time playing with it, and this is the card that I got my idea from. Like I said, I did sort of try to case it, but it didn't quite work that way. So here's my card. So I'll get rid of the catalogue. Here's my card, and I absolutely love it. So I will show you, this is the stamp set that we'll be using today, and I used the season greetings, and I also used the sentiment from here for the inside. And these are the beautiful dies of all these stunning snowflakes, and I will show you how I did them as we go along. So, oh, I should show you the envelope. The envelope I just stamped at the back there and on the front. Gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside and bring in the bits and pieces we need. So we're going to need a half of an A4 sheet, or if you're in the States or wherever you use inches, just a half of your standard paper, and I've just scored it in half down there. And I have a bit of silver foil, which is 3mm smaller than my card base. And then I have another piece of Night of Navy that is another 3mm smaller, so it's going to mount up like this. And this is my inside piece, which is 10 centimeters by 14.3 centimeters. And you will also need a piece of vellum. This measures 1.5 inches by 8.25, so I just took a bit off the top, and we're going to be heat embossing that one as well. So let's get started, shall we? So I'm going to fold this and burnish this, and with these two pieces here, with my Night of Navy, I actually have embossed it. So I don't know if you can see here in between, if I bring it up, you can see that it's been embossed, and you can see a bit of the silver foil sneaking through there. So, and how I did that, in this beautiful suede or bundle dies, whatever, there is this beautiful piece here that actually sort of embosses but cuts at the same time. It's absolutely stunning. And what I did was I just laid this on here, and I ran it through my die cutting machine with my standard plates. I didn't have to use the embossing plate or anything like that, and I just popped it on both sides and once in the middle, and through the magic of video, I've already done one. So here it is. But one thing I will caution you on, because it does cut, so on the edges you may get a few bits missing every now and then. That doesn't bother me, so, but it might bother you. With my stars, my beautiful stars, snowflakes, let's pop this back. And just a handy hint, if you know you want to put your dies back, I just trace around mine with a pen, so I have a guide of where to put them back. You don't have to, you could always take a photo or something like that and do it that way. So with this piece here, I just placed my snowflake dies in the middle here. So I'm not wasting all this beautiful silver foil cardstock. I just popped them on there and I ran them through the die cutting machine. And once again, through the magic of video, I have pre-done it for us, and it is here. So you've got all your layers are done. So that's going to go on that, and then that will glue onto that. But before we do any more, we are going to be doing some stamping and heat embossing. Just move these out of the way. So on my piece of vellum here, I got the season greetings, and if you don't have an embossing buddy, because we don't sell these anymore, you can always use a bit of corn flour or something like that, or you know, somewhere out there might sell something similar. I'm sure you can find something in a craft store or eBay or something like that. I'll just grab my block, and this block I'm using is what size? H, size H for this one. And I'm going to bring my Versamark to my stamp because it is a larger stamp, and I just find it gives better impression. And just line this up on. Beauty about this, you can get it straight because it's on your grid paper. And I am just going to stamp here. Now, as you can see, I've stamped more to my left because we're going to angle it on our page. We want to give ourselves some room so we can angle it on our page, on our card. So there we go. Now you probably can't see that because Versamark is like a watermark, but very sticky sort of ink. And then I'm just going to place some embossing powder over it. I like to do it in this container because it contains all the powder, because powder goes everywhere. The powder just goes everywhere. Here we go, and I've got even coverage. Okay, and there we have it. So now you can take your heat tool and heat emboss that. I've already done another one before ahead of time. So here it is after it's been heated up. And you have this beautiful silvery sheen to it, and it's gorgeous. I love heat embossing. The reason I did this a bit before ahead of time is that your heat tool is quite noisy, and I just didn't want the noise. So right, so on to our next stage. So how I put this card together. Oh, hang on, maybe we should finish our stamping. So because in this, let's stamp the inside as well. So with the inside piece, I am going to mount up my stamps, and we want the sentiment and the swirl, and I'm also going to take this one out for the envelope. And grab my envelope at the same time so we can stamp it all at once. Oops. Oh, I didn't get my ink out. Hang on a sec. Okay, so I've got my ink, got my stamps, mount up my stamps. Oops. There we go. Okay, so I might stamp my envelope first. So I'm just tapping on my ink. Make sure my envelope's going the right way. And I am just going to stamp just there like that. And on the back I also did the swirl, which actually before I do that I'm just going to stamp my sentiment, because I want to do a second generation stamping, so looks gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is ink this one up, stamp it on my envelope flap, and then, oh, I wiggled. That's okay. Actually, I might just stamp it off one more time. Might also get rid of some of this ink, because I seem to rock. And I'm just going to stamp over this, just like that. I just wanted a hint of it in the background, so, which looks great. I love it. And I'm not too worried about this. It just looks like it's sort of continued with it a bit. Okay, right. Now, let's get putting this card together, shall we? Just move my envelope. And I might just try not to get out of frame. Might just glue. As you can see, it's a bit of a scrap piece. That glue's empty. Put my insert in first. Just wipe away my glue that I got there. There we go. Okay, now the next bit I'm going to do is line this up on my card, position it where I would like it. So like there, looks pretty good. And I'm just going to fold over this bit here. Yep, that looks good. Just pop that out of the way for a minute. And I'm just going to tack this down with my Stampin' Seal Plus. And then I'm just going to, because that should be lined nicely, fold this bit over. So I can tack this to this side of my mat, my layering mat. And with this access here, I'm just going to trim it off. And it doesn't need to be neat, because it's behind everything and no one's going to see it. Right. Now we can glue this down to our silver piece, and just going to dot some bits of glue in around here, just to make sure it all sticks nicely. Okay, right, bring this in. And as you can see, I've just got a very, very small gap around it all, which is just what I wanted. And then I am going to glue this to my base. A few blocks of glue there. There we go. Now don't worry about this popping up, because we are going to attach that down when we put our snowflakes on here. So I'm just going to do a bit of a dry fit with them, get rid of my bits and pieces. So sort of just lay them on here, and that one up there. Now this one here, I did pop on a dimensional, on a mini. Now I just grab my minis, and it fits nicely in the middle there. I'm just gonna put that, oops, so, oh well, it'll go the way it wants to go, won't it? Okay, now with these bits here, I just pop a bit of glue, a few dabs, mostly tried to get the middles and these little bits here. So just a few dabs of glue. I'll pop that one down there like that. Just hold it for a couple of seconds so it adheres, because I want it to hold down this vellum. I actually like the way it's all sort of just sprinkled itself out, so I might just keep to that. And the amount of glue I'm putting on here is so minimal. There we go. And then this one, just doing these bits, and pop that one down there like that. So there we go. There you have it. There's my beautiful snowflake card that I got inspired by the catalogue. Hope you liked that and enjoyed it. I enjoyed designing this and making it. And I would love to hear your comments and see what you think of it. Don't forget to hit the like and share and subscribe. It all helps, especially leave a comment. That really helps too. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. I will post another video next week. I'm going to try and get one out every Tuesday, and maybe a bonus one during the week. So all of you have a wonderful day today. It's beautiful spring day here in Perth, and I will see you all next time. And happy crafting, everyone. Bye for now.